Hello CIS scholars, how are you all? I hope you all are good. I, Yogita Singh, your English educator. Scholars, I hope you have finished first worksheet from our English workbook. So today in this video I am going to continue worksheet 2nd, 3rd and 4th. In our second worksheet, first question is related to compound words. So now scholars, what are compound words? When two words are joined together to form a new word with a different meaning, it is called a compound word. Okay scholars, as you know that we have so many words which are joined together to form a new word. Okay, for example, armchair. Here we have two words. What are that two words? First one is arm and second one is chair. These two words are having two different meanings. When we join these two words together, we are getting one new word, that is armchair. Okay, in the same way we have one word carpet and we have one word bag, which are joined together with the help of this hyphen, and we have a new word, that is carpet bag. Okay, in the same way ice and cream, these two are two different words having two different meanings. When we join these words with one space, we have a new word, that is ice cream, with a different meaning. Okay, compound words are having three kinds. First of all, closed compound words, second, hyphenated compound words, and third, open compound words. Okay, so related to these compound words, we have one exercise in worksheet 2. As you can see here that worksheet 2 is given here in your workbook on page number 15. So here first question is, you need a dash appointment with your doctor, said the nurse, and options will be there. So which word will come here, that you have to see. Here it will come follow hyphen up. Follow up. Follow up is a one word that is made by joining these two words, which two words, follow and up. In the same way, second is, my mother will turn dash next week. My mother will turn 61 next week. 61 is also, 60 is one word, 1 is another word, and these two words are joined together with the help of hyphen, and now these two words is together made one word, 61, that is. Okay, kinds of compound words. In that, first one is closed compound words. When two words are joined together to form new meaningful word, it is called closed compound word. What we have to do here in closed compound, word and word, when two meaningful words are joined together to form new meaningful word, and without space, without hyphen, then it is called as closed compound words. See here scholars, here we have one word super and another word man. Super, man are joined together without any hyphen, without any space, and it became a new word and new meaningful word, that is superman. So it is called as closed compound words. Next is hyphenated compound words. Hyphenated compound words means here we will join one word and one more word. These two words will be meaningful words. These two words will be joined together with the help of one hyphen or small dash, then it is called as hyphenated compound words. Like carpet is one word which is joined with another word bag. These two words are having their own meanings. When these two words are joined together with the help of one small hyphen, then it became a new word, that is carpet bag. in the same way first class. These are example of hyphenated compound words. And the last one is open compound word. In open compound words, the adjective joins the noun to make a new noun. Okay, here what we have to do, we have to join two words, and that two words, what is the rule? The first one will be adjective and the follower is noun. Adjective plus noun, when we are joining to make new noun word, then it is called as open compound word. Between these two words we have to leave one space. Okay, like example, ice. Ice is adjective and cream is noun. So when these two words are joined together with one space, then it is called as open compound word. Real estate. Real estate, real is adjective, state is noun. So real estate is a new word, and that is an example of open compound words. And in the same way, full moon. Next exercise in our worksheet is related with singular and plural noun. What is the rule to change singular nouns to plural nouns? First one, and the most simple one, is most singular nouns can be changed into a plural by adding s. What we have to add? We have to add s. Like river. River is singular noun. When we will change it into plural, we have to add s, so it will become rivers. Okay. Cat. Cat is singular noun. When we will add s in that, then it will become cats. It will be a plural noun. Second rule, we can add es to singular nouns ending in s, x, z, ch and sh and o. Means the words which ends with s, x, z, ch, sh and o, in that words we can add es. By replacing these words we can add es, or sometimes with this word, with these letters only we have to add es. Then in this way we can change their singular nouns into plural nouns. For example, see scholars here, class. Class is a noun, singular noun, which we have to change into plural. This word ends with s. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to add es. As per rule we have to add es here, so it will become classes. Watch, it ends with ch. As per rule it's given here ch. When any word ends with ch, we have to add es in that. So watch is a word, and in this, watch is a singular noun word. In this we have to add es, so it will become plural word, watches. Okay, then next is, if a singular noun ends with f or fe, if any singular noun words ends with f or fe, we can change it to v and add es. Means we can change it into plural by adding es or by adding v. For example, see, thief. Thief is a word which ends with f, right? You can see here, thief is a word which ends with f. So what we have to do, as per rule, we have to write here ves. In place of f we are writing. Okay, try to understand. In place of f we are writing ves. Thieves. Shelf, this word is also ends with f. Okay, f. So what we have to do, we have to add ves in place of f, so it will become shelves. Shelves is a plural of shelf. The next rule is, for nouns ending with y, drop the y and add ies to make it plural. If any word ends with y, what we have to do, we have to remove y with the help of ies. Like city. City is a word which ends with y. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to replace this y with the help of ies. So this city word will change into plural, cities. In the same way, puppy. Puppy ends with Y, and we have to replace this Y with the help of IES here, as we have done puppies. So puppies is plural of puppy. Related to this singular and plural, we have one worksheet, that is worksheet 13 in our workbook. So in that, first word is news. Scholars, there are some exceptions also. News is a word which is already in plural form, so the answer of this will be news only. Okay. Second is flamingo. See here, O is last letter of this word is O, so this word ends with O. So as per rule here, what we have to do, we have to replace O with the help of ES, or with this O also we can add ES. So here flamingo, what we will do, flamingos, we have to add ES. What we are doing here, we are just adding ES here. Okay, next exercise is related to same singular nouns and plural nouns. Exercise C. It's related with singular nouns and plural nouns. The first one is the house on sale was very expensive. What we have to do, the word which is in bold, we have to change that word into plural noun. So here the house is a word which we have to change. What we will do, simple, we will add S in this word. So answer will be the houses on sale are very expensive. What we did, we added S in this word. Then second one is the caterpillar turned into a butterfly. Caterpillar is a word which we have to change from singular to plural, and butterfly is a word which we have to change from singular to plural. So what we will do, as per rule, caterpillar, in this we will add S, and in butterfly, as this word ends with Y, we have to drop this Y and we have to add IES. Okay, so answer will be the caterpillars turned into butterflies. In the same way, you have to solve all questions of this exercise. You have to try by yourself once, then you will get answers of this worksheets. Okay scholars, then next exercise related with articles. Articles, what are articles? Articles are used with nouns to indicate whether that noun is specific or general. For that we are using articles. Okay, articles are of two types. First is definite articles and second is indefinite articles. In definite articles, which word comes? The. The word the is definite article. There are three articles. Okay, so the comes in definite articles and it is used before a singular or plural noun. The can be used before a singular or plural noun, or we can say it is used both in singular or plural noun. Okay, then second is indefinite articles. In this, a and an, both this article comes as indefinite articles. A is used before a singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. Where we have to use A? We have to use A before any singular noun which starts with a consonant sound, not with consonant letter but with consonant sound. Okay, be careful scholars, you have to pay attention here that A is used before any singular noun which starts with a consonant sound. Then second one is an. An is an article which is used before a singular noun beginning with a vowel sound, but that noun should start with a vowel sound. The difference between a and an, both are indefinite articles, both are used before singular noun, but one will be used before a consonant sound and another will be used before a vowel sound. Okay, related to articles, you have one exercise on page number 16. Here what you have to do, you have to insert any of these three articles and which will be more suitable for the sentence. First one is, these potatoes cost rupees 10 dash kilogram. These potatoes cost rupees 10 dash kilogram. Rupees 10 for how many kilograms? A, and the what will come? Here it will come a kilogram for 1 kilogram. Okay, in the same way, second one is Cynthia's uncle is dash electrician. He wears dash uniform. Cynthia's uncle is which electrician? A, and the Cynthia's uncle is an electrician. Why? Because electrician is a singular noun, but it starts with a vowel sound. So before vowel sound, what will come? It will come an. Okay, and he wears dash uniform. Here uniform is which word? Uniform is a singular noun. He wears a uniform. Okay, a uniform. See scholars, here it is uniform. U is a vowel, but when we are pronouncing, we are not getting vowel sound, we are getting consonant sound. So that's why here it will come a. Okay, in the same manner you have to solve rest of this sentence, and first you have to try by. And the last exercise, last worksheet, that is worksheet 4. After this you have 2 more worksheets that you have to do by yourself. Okay, rewrite these sentences using the correct punctuation marks. Run commanded the officer. Punctuation marks means full stop, comma, and question mark. Run commanded the officer. After this you have to put full stop. Do you like watching horror movies? It's a question, interrogation mark you have to put. Interrogative sentence it is. Do you like watching horror movies? In last you have to put question mark. So in this way you have to solve this worksheet.